Welcome to the Caribbean Cricket Podcast, your one-stop shop for all things West Indies cricket. By the fans, for the fans.
Kimar Roach, and I listen to the Caribbean Cricket Podcast.
And you're listening to the Caribbean Cricket Podcast.
You are indeed listening to the Caribbean Cricket Podcast. Welcome, people, to another live watch-along. Just in time for the first ball to bowl off. It's Matthew Ford to Brandon King, who's on strike, and King guides that one to the man on the perimeter. No run. Welcome, people. Welcome to another live watch-along. I've had about 30 minutes sleep. Ofsted are coming to my school tomorrow. It's full insanity. Full insanity tonight. So we got Ofsted tomorrow. Got Ofsted Wednesday and Thursday. Live watch along tonight and tomorrow night. Goodness gracious me. King guides that second ball again. Can't beat the covers. No run. So Kings versus Tallawahs. Both teams are fighting for the rights to play Guyana tomorrow night to see which team will make it through to the second eliminator. A reminder that this is the first eliminator, third versus fourth, Kings versus Tallawahs, and a chance to see who gets a second go. Again, this time Kings drive just manages to dissect the two cover fielders, just enough to run through for one. Vish is in the live. He says, Guyanese buy those tickets and didn't show up. Yep. I did warn that this might happen today, in that the Guyana fans wouldn't have known which eliminator or qualifier, I should say, that the Guyana Amazon Warriors would qualify for. So now we have a night game in Guyana. In fairness, that's nicked in. That's nicked in. Ford's run off. He thinks that's out. He's not even turned around to look at the umpire. Faf is saying no review. No review. Matthew Ford seemed absolutely certain. He was celebrating. He was doing a celeb appeal. In fact, he didn't appeal. He just said it was out. Well, inside edge. You lot tired out here. I can't lie to you. Can't lie. I only left work. Anyways, fourth ball of the over. Oh, nips into Canal Lewis. Canal Lewis has had a shocker of a tournament for the Taluwas. And that one from Ford nips back in. No run. They could have had a run out there. Sorry, just going back a ball to Matthew Ford's LBW appeal, which was given not out, rightly so. But there was a run out opportunity straight after that on Canal Lewis. But the fielder, not sure who it was, did not execute. This time, that's the end of the over, but Canal goes to the big shot, tries to take Ford on, gets nothing on it, just air. No run. One run off the first over. And it's a poor start by the Taluwas. For those artsing, we are still locked out of Twitter. In fact, let me just go and double check. 1 second, people. Let me see. I believe we are still locked out of Twitter. Let me just see. Bear with me, people. Let me try log into our Carib Cricket handle and see if we've caught live yet. Yep, we're still locked out of our Twitter handle. It's a myth for us right now. Twitter are doing us full dirt. So it's been hard to kind of oh yeah. Oh my goodness, there's some early movement out there. Alzari Joseph has taken the second over and he's produced a perler on a length and just seems away ever so slightly from the right-handed Brandon King. He's just lucky not to get an edge on that. No run. Errol says, pouring one out for you. Listen, you lot, any of you in the UK or understand the UK education system, I left work at 9:30 p.m. Delightful drive from Brandon King, but he can only find the man on perimeter. No run. I left work at 9:30 p.m. tonight because when you are a senior leader in a school and Ofsted come, you stay late. It's going to be the same thing again tomorrow. It's curtains for me these next 2 days. I was so tempted to not do this watch along, but then I remembered that I have to do the match report anyway. So watch along's the only way to stay awake. Oh, it's a lifter there from Alzari Joseph. Catches King high on the splice. Nearly guides that to slips, no run. This has been some fantastic initial bowling here from Matthew Ford and Alzari Joseph. Why 9:30, Aaron? Because the role that I do in my job means that I'm 100% quick run there by Brandon King. Well judged. I'm 100% guaranteed to be interviewed tomorrow. For those that give a damn, I'm in charge of behavior at the school that I work at, so you can guarantee that I'll be called in front of the people tomorrow to talk about stuff. So I had to get prepared, and then I came home and I'm out here dying for CPL, dying for it. Two more games of Caribbean Cricket Podcast live watch-alongs today and tomorrow, and then that's me done for CPL 2022. Santoki will be covering the final. It won't be me. It won't be me. Santoki will be watching that. If we get our Twitter account back by then maybe we'll be tweeting through that final as well. Johnson Charles is, of course, back for the Sharks. Sharks? Sorry. See, Errol, you're making me... Errol said the Sharks circling. Errol made me think Sharks. Johnson Charles is back for the Kings tonight. It's a really good, really big return there for the Kings. Last ball of Alzari Joseph's over. And again, just falls short of slip. It's another lifter from Alzari Joseph. Catches Brandon King's outside edge. Just drops shorts of what is like a... It's not really a third slip. It's not a second slip, really. Either way, it drops short. One quick run and... yeah, some massive early movement being exploited here by Matthew Ford and Alzari Joseph. And after 2 overs, the Taluwas are 4 without loss. Yeah, so I've barely advertised. Sorry, people. I've barely advertised this live today. I just posted it on Facebook. Obviously, I have no Twitter account to advertise it. So I'm not expecting numbers to be that high today. But you never know. Of course, like, share, subscribe. Yes, earlier on, the Amazon Warriors, after 4 wins from 4, to get themselves into the qualifier game, first qualifier, or the qualifier, I should say, against Barbados. They were absolutely trounced by Barbados, completely outplayed in every single department of the game. But Guyana will get another chance to reach the final tomorrow when they face the winners of this match. Yeah, Vish, I believe so. Although O'Dean Smith bowls a mean ball when he really cranks it up. Yeah, Aaron, I wondered about that, if they might realise that it made more sense to swap the games around, but maybe part of the scheduling, because remember, whoever wins this Kings Tallawahs game has to play tomorrow night. So their turnaround time is pretty much nothing. And that's an advantage to the loser of the qualifier game, as it probably should be. You get an advantage for finishing second after all. So, sorry, just to end that point, just realized I haven't finished making the point. If Guyana came second, then played the night game today, and then got less turnaround than the team who won out of third and fourth, doesn't make a lot of sense. So Taluwas at the moment are just having to be make do with just some tap and run singles. They're having to adapt to conditions at the moment. Again, a bit of movement from Matthew Ford. That one moves too much, but it's no run. I need to go get myself some water. Scrambling out here. So, as ever, people, like, share, subscribe. Javon says, "What's up with the surface?" I don't know, Javon. I just see loads of movement. The other thing I know, and again, King doesn't, as that one caught him in the balls, looks like he's caught him right in the jewels. He's doubled over in pain here. You're just going to have to breathe hard and suck that one up, Brandon. All I know is Reggae Boys are playing Argentina in about 45 minutes, and I know I need to watch that match as well. So I'm going to have to put that one on mute somehow, some way, because I can't just be watching Taluwas. I've got to watch Reggae Boys get whooped by Argentina as well. What, you lot don't think I don't know about football as well? Come on. Jaime Halgrimsson's first match in charge of the Reggae Boys. Gotta watch that. Now King does thread that one through the covers and it speeds away. And that's the first boundary of the game. Taluwas end the over 10 without loss. Yeah, we've got Jamaica have absolutely no chance, but we must watch. Yes, big up the Reggae Boys each and every time, and I'm glad that I can catch it, because I would have ummed and ahed whether I would have watched it if I wasn't already up having to cover the cricket. But makes sense to watch it if I'm up, so I'm gonna have to make sure I load that up somehow, some way. Alzari, King, whoa. Kennard Lewis picks that one up quick and early. Alzari goes for the raw pace, but the bat speed there from Kennard Lewis was crazy, and that's gone for 6. That's several rows back. 6 runs. And Alzari must have been flustered by that one, because the next one he sends down the leg side for a wide. Right, Seamus says, with you being in Twitter, Joe, have you thought about making an RSS feed for the podcast YouTube channel? Seamus, I don't even know what that means. It'd be helpful if you lose access to it and it'd help others. I mean, what is an RSS feed? You see, this is what I'm saying. I don't imagine what I could do with the Caribbean Cricket Podcast if I actually understood technology. I don't know what that means, Seamus. RSS feed. Speaking of the podcast, though, Kennard Lewis tucks that one into leg side for one run. So I'm going to put a couple of links in the chat, people, because a couple of things have come out. We've dropped a couple of things since the last time I was on a watch along. First though, yes, Bailey, I presume you're going to be watching Reggae Boys soon, as well. But yeah, we've been in Twitter jail now for what, 10 days? They still ain't released us. What am I going to say? Yeah. So we've released episode 74 of the Caribbean Cricket Podcast, which was our interview. Oh, that's brilliantly bowled by Joseph, but he's saying it's LBW. I thought that was inside edge. What's Faf saying? Umpire said not out. I just assumed immediately that Brandon had got. Yeah, they've gone for the review. So I thought Brandon must have got inside edge on it. But Faf has asked Leslie Reefer that he wants a review there. Why did I think inside edge? It's a legal delivery. I don't know. My instincts just said inside edge, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's just going down the leg side. Anyways, remember, umpire's giving it not out. So it'd have to hit full for this to... No, there's no inside edge. But that looks like it's clipping leg. That doesn't look like it's plumb. No, that's a 50-50 there. So it's not an inside edge. Is it hitting leg stump full, or is it going down and clipping leg? If it clips leg, it's not out because the umpire's call. But it's a good review all the same. Out. It is hitting leg stump on the full. Alzari Joseph, the tournament's top wicket taker, strikes again, and Brandon King's gone for 7. So King's gone, and for those of you who know, in fact, our Taluwas episode must be coming out tomorrow. I think it's already... Let me just go and check. I think the episode we've done on the Taluwas might already be on podcast feeds, but obviously we've got no Twitter handle to advertise it. I don't know if 99.94 have advertised it. Let me just double check. Let's see if this is out. Yes, it is. It's out on Spotify. So if you're somebody who listens to audios, the episode we've done on the Jamaica Tallawahs, it's called Jamaica Tallawahs on there, and they're on Likely Quest for Glory, is actually out. It would have come out probably in the last hour or so. The visuals will probably come out tomorrow. But yes, we've dropped 2 podcast episodes, West Indies on 99.94. An episode on St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, and an episode on the Taluwas. I'll put the link in the chat right now. If you're somebody who listens to podcasts, just search West Indies on 99.94. But if you're somebody who watches on YouTube, let me just find that link for you. Let's see if I can find it for you lot. Where is it? See if I can get this for you lot. There it is. Okay, pause that, search, copy. Yeah, so there's the link for the episode we did on the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. I've put that in the chat. Obviously, you can listen to it on whatever your podcast platforms are. And then, in addition to that, we've also, which I'll just try and find a link for that one as well, we've also dropped episode 74 of the Caribbean Cricket Podcast, which was I'll drop that in the chat as well, which was an interview with Pete Russell, the CEO of CPL. Listen to that one to find out what he says about whether we're going to get a team from Guyana or Dominica anytime soon, much less Antigua. Well, that's gun barrel straight there from Alzari Joseph. Great delivery, but Shamar Brooks is able to dig that one out. I need to drop the I need to drop. Sorry, people. Yeah, I need to drop the episode 74 on the platform streaming channels, which I will do soon, people. Bear with me. Just looking at the starting 11 for the Reggae Boys versus Argentina. Okay, Boza and Mikel Antonio and Leon Bailey all starting, and Bobby Reed. Okay, that's an adventurous starting lineup. Looks like a 4-3. You lot must have thought I was here to just talk cricket. That looks like a 4-3-3. Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. Might even be 4-4-2. Might be Bobby Reed right, Leon Bailey left. We'll see how that goes anyways. Oh, that looks out as well. Matthew Ford. That catches Kanar Lewis on the... He's caught on the pads. He barely looks like he's come out of his crease. That's caught him on his crease there. He's surely not reviewing that. He's surely not. Wait, they have? They've reviewed it. What's going on here? Is Kanar walking off? Yep, Kanar's walking off. There's no point in reviewing that. That was plum as plum. So Matthew Ford. Oh, hold on. No, wait a minute. He's further out of his crease than I thought. That ball still had a long way to go. I'd like to see ball tracking for that. It's still out for me, but I want to just see ball tracking on it. So Kanar Lewis fails yet again. He's had a terrible tournament. And the Taluwas are 21 for 2. Like I say, I'm kind of nonplussed about this from the Taluwas. As anyone knows by now, and you'll see it when you listen to, if you do listen to the episode we've done on the Jamaica Tallawahs, getting to the final 4 was their achievement. So if they get through today, good for them. If they don't, that's probably done about right. But their batting is just too weak to be. Like, their batting's just too weak for me. Anyways, Robin Powell, the captain, walks to the middle. Taluwas 21 for 2 after 4.1 overs. Still would like to see. Here we go. Right, here's ball tracking. Yeah, it's gone. Ford and Alzari Joseph have been brilliant thus far. Oh yeah, I should have checked. We're currently on 3,302 subscribers. Let's see if we can get to. Let's do a small one today. Let's see if we can get another 18 subscribers and then this live on 3,320. That should be possible today. Yeah. Likes as well, people. Let's try to get those likes up. Seamus, I will definitely go and read about it and look it up. How do you know? Again, nip backer there from Matthew Ford, and Powell has difficulty there. Seamus, how do you know when we are doing watch-alongs, for example, on YouTube? Yes, good evening, Mr. Williams. Yes, yo, Charles is back in the Kings lineup. Again, it's going to be interesting to see who gets the final over the power play here, because Ford and Alzari Joseph are getting prodigious movement here. Who do they give the next over to? Is it to Kesrick Williams? You would think he wouldn't get as much movement as Ford and Joseph, because Ford and Powell are bowling at very good pace. Kesrick is more wily, but then maybe that's even better on this track. Who knows? Oh, Powell nearly chops on, and that's the end of the over. 1 wicket, 1 wide, no other runs. Is 21 for 2. Wait, hold on. Oh, there's one more ball, people. Ignore me. Powell does cut that one, though, but it can't be the man on, can't be Roston Chase, who's at the perimeter. No runs, so no legal runs off that over. Just 1 wide and a wicket. And the Kings are well on top here. Yeah, Seamus, I'll definitely look into it. Look out for me doing some stuff once I've looked into it properly. So it is Kesrick William who bowls the last over of the power play. Yeah, FPL Bailey, for real. Right about now, I'm just about getting ready to look at making sure I've got my stream ready for this Reggae Boys game, you know. I cannot miss out on watching it. Oh, Robin Powell chases that one outside the off stump. No run. Yo, that top 5 all depends on where they want Rodman Powell to go, and if they see Rodman Powell as a number 6 finisher, or if that's where they see Hetty, for example. So yeah. Javid says, "Do you know Mayers is a pretty good?" Yep, power play wicket taker. I've long said it. I've said it before many times. I don't know why Mayers is underbowled so much in T20 cricket. He's definitely somebody you can give 1 or 2 to early up top. Certainly if you think there's some movement off the seam. Listen, I'm going to just say this about Hetty. People think he's a better T20 player than he actually is. Look at his numbers and his actual stats, and look at his numbers, look at numbers by position, and you'll probably find that he plays better as a finisher. Just because he's got a game which suggests he can do more than being a finisher, don't actually like his numbers don't stack up. It don't stack up at all. One more ball left of the power play. Taluwas 25 for 2 at the moment. Kesrick's gone for 4. One more ball to go. Brooks is able to thread that one through the covers for a boundary, and that brings an end to the power play. Taluwas end the power play on 29 for 2. Slow going thus far. Where is this? The reason you bat Rovman in front of Hetty is because you do not want, under any circumstance, think about how T20 is and the importance of matchups. Not every game will you want Puran getting out and then Hetmeyer coming straight after him, left-hander following left-hander. So don't be surprised if Powell splits the two of them. Anyways, this is all much of a muchness because we ain't doing nothing in the World Cup anyway. So no one should be getting excited about the World Cup. If we get through the qualifiers and win 2 games, we've done well. But I think people don't understand how hard that's going to be. So Matthew Ford is going to get his... Oh, Matthew Ford's going to bowl out, in fact. I didn't even realize he'd bowled 3 overs already. So Ford is going to bowl his 4 overs straight up. Yes, big up Fireball. Right, I need to go get some water. My throat is dry out here. Coming back, people. Gonna go get some water. Listen. Oh, nearly bowled in there. I had to go get myself some cereal. Let me just eat my cereal. You lot chat amongst yourselves in the live. Let me eat my cereal because I've got another, 3 hours of this to go? Lord of mercy. So Matthew Ford ends his 4 overs. Spell right up top. 1 for 9 of his 4. 19 dots. Tallawahs, 32 for 2 after 7 overs. Taluwas out here playing a test match. Lots of movement and assistance out there for the quicks. Yes. So, who's going to get the Keswick Williams? So, 8 overs of pace thus far. Brooks drives that just short. Is that Faf? Was that a drop? Or was it just short of him? Yes, a drop. It's a drop. It goes for 4. It's not Brooks. It was Robin Powell. And Powell maybe decided to target Keswick. He thought it was in his up. It was uppish. Yeah, Faf drops that. Should have taken him. Faf got there, had enough time to take that. Drops it. You lot doing all of this back and forth in the chat about who's going to play in the T20 side. It don't make a damn bit of difference. You can do all this chat, and then 2-2s. What's going to happen? Lose to Ireland. These men aren't serious, you know. Powell picks that one. Powell. Brooks picks that one off his legs. He's a leg side dominant player, and it's a maximum. It's a beautiful shot, in fairness. He loves that shot. Faraz says, you don't have faith about West Indies in the T20 World Cup? No. Come on, man. Like I said, a good World Cup is if we get through the qualifiers and win 2 games. If we do that, it's a good World Cup for us. Again, Brooks guides that one off his pads. I think it's Matthew Ford. They've come out for 2. They take advantage of poor fielding from, I think it was Matthew Ford down at long leg, and they come back for 2. So Keswick Williams has gone for 13 runs so far in his 4 balls in this 8th over. Oh, are you not talking about ODI World Cup? We might not even get to ODI World Cup. That one's defended back to Keswick. So end of Keswick Williams over. 46 for 2. The only reason I'm putting myself on mute every other ball is that you lot don't hear me crunching and clapping my teeth as I eat this cereal. So carry on chatting amongst yourselves, but I beg, allow me, let me crunch and eat my cereal. Know what I mean? Let me go find my Reggae Boys streamers. Javed says West Indies is going to win, pull off some upsets in the T20 World Cup. Yep. We may well beat Zimbabwe, Scotland, and Ireland. That would be an upset, in fairness. Oh, he's got a goal there, surely. Yeah. Rodman Powell goes for the big sweep. Don't even review that. You're out. Javar Raw struck there. What will Brooks do? Yeah, he's gone for the review. I think there is nothing doing there. I think that's out. I think that's out. Rodman possibly has been told by Brooks that it's going down leg side. Oh, oh, oh. There is a bit of turn there. Bit of turn. But I still think they're sitting the stumps. Remember, umpire's giving it out. So that should be out. Yeah, that's out. Just waiting for DRS to confirm that. I don't know. There's still quite a bit of it to go. Might actually go down leg here. Wait a second. No, umpire's cool. Out. King's striking regularly here. And we're now already into the all-rounders. One of Reefer or Fabian Allen or Imad Wasim is going to have to play some kind of insane innings here because Tallawahs look done out here. Yeah, Faraz, Bangladesh don't even deserve to be in the group stages of T20s. One thing I'm certain of is that we're better than Bangladesh. Is that for Dross? Do you mean for the World Cup? Reefer got picked based on the 60. I've decided it was recency bias why Reefer got picked. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, nearly gets trapped in front there by Javaro. Oh, hold on. Oi. Travar rolled wraps Reefer on the pads. Reefer looked clueless to that. But that's not straightening enough, no rum. Yeah. Let's see if we've got any new subscribers. 3,300. No. Wait. So wait. Not one person has subscribed since this live started. Being done dirty out here. Any likes, people? Any likes? Let me go see if we've got any likes on the show today. Let's see. Any likes? If the people done me dirty on the likes front as well. If you're watching this live, like, subscribe, share, all of that jazz. Have I got any likes out here? Brooks whips that one through the leg side. They may come back for two. They do come back for two. That's good running. Brooks moves to 20 off 15 balls. Right, let's see the likes. 15 likes. Come on, man, people. 15 likes. No extra subscribers. Doing me dirty. 16 likes. Thank you. Somebody must have just seen that and said, you know what? Let me shot him a like. Yeah, I agree with Yo here. Reefer isn't an all-rounder in this format. They're playing him as an auxiliary batter. And that's what he's being picked for the West Indies side as. Corsico says, do you think if Ghana don't make the final that there'll be good turnout? I mean, this turnout for Kings versus Tallawahs is not bad. I think it's certainly better than it would have been in St. Kitts, St. Lucia. I don't know about Trinidad. Ruston Chase, by the way, is into the attack. Reefer rocks back onto his leg stump and plays it out to the offside for one run. Is that the 50? Yeah, the 50 is up. So the Taluwas have brought up their 50, 51 for 3. $20 likes. Thank you for those who are dropping in some likes. Let's try get to the half century of likes here. And again, Brooks whips that one into the leg side of Ruston Chase, one run. And that's the end. That's the halfway stage. Yes, big up Ian. It's halfway stage. The innings, they're going to go for their drinks break. So it's 52 for 3. 52 for 3 at the halfway stage. I mean, it's really slow, sedate going. Let me just see how many sixes have been hit in this innings. It can't be that many. I think it must be like 2 or 3 only. 1, 2. Only 2 sixes have been hit in this inning so far by the Taluwas, and 3 boundaries. I think that kind of gives you an idea of how slow this has been. So those 10 overs have taken 50, just over 50 minutes to bowl. Hopefully, we can end this Taluwas innings at 145. I doubt it very much, but that would be handy. Right. Let me see if I can find this thing for. Ian says, what score is defendable? 140 plus. If you take early wickets in the power play. He's gone. Listen, I'm trying to find this stream. I'm out here trying to find this stream for the Reggae Boys. Let me see. I wonder if this is the stream. I'm about to get a virus on my thing. Trying to find this stream. I'm gonna. Oh, okay. What's this? I might have found the connect right here. What's this here? Is this the? Oh my god! I'm gonna get a virus on my phone. Is this the connect right here? I don't even want to really look at this on my phone. I feel like I'm gonna get a virus on it. Anyone who's got the connect? Anyone who's got the connect for the Argentina Reggae Boys game, drop that link in this. Drop that link in this chat right now, because I ain't really out here trying to get viruses on my phone right now. Let me bust this on my work laptop and lock off the whole work laptop. Pluto TV. Okay. Let me go search that. What, you lot thought I was just here to do cricket chat? Let me go search this Pluto TV. What's this thing now? I never even heard of Pluto TV before. Let me see. Is Pluto TV free? Wait a minute. What is this? I'm seeing TV shows. I don't have to pay. Now, what's this? Pluto TV. Okay, now. Well, let me go back in the chat. So how do I... Pluto TV. I'm seeing CSI Miami right now. What channel am I looking for on Pluto TV, Bailey? Never seen Pluto TV before. Next thing I know, I'm going to get an email from my workplace saying, I see you're watching Pluto TV. Would you like to explain why you're watching that on your work laptop? I have to tell them, listen, Reggae Boys are out here playing Argentina. Let me look at this now. Okay, what's this? I might have found the big bag here. What's this? I'll scroll down on this. Okay. How do I get rid of this advert? Sorry, people. I'll get back to cricket in a minute. This Pluto TV thing, sports and gaming. Now, wait a minute. Bailey's lying to me out here because I don't see no link to, let me go back to Bailey, see what he's saying, because this Pluto TV thing don't look like it's showing football. All right, Bailey, come back in this live. Pluto TV. I'm not seeing what channel are you seeing it on? BN Sports Extra. Anyways, Javar Royal is bowling his second over. BN Sports Extra. Maybe it's on demand. BN Sports Extra. Okay, what's this now? BN. Nah, man. This Pluto TV ain't on nothing. BN Sports Extra. Nah. I've been stitched up here. Anyways, big shot by Raymond Reefer. Hero maximum. CCP maximum. It's a 6. Taluwas moved to 61 for free. That's in Raymond Reefer's slot. Down on one leg. And that's a big slog over deep mid wicket or cow corner. 6 runs. 24 likes. Come on, people. Like, subscribe. And then Reefer then whips the next ball into the leg side for 1 run. Do you know what? I don't think that's working. Pluto TV, I'm not sure that's working for me, but I got a new plan. I've got a new plan to watch this one. That's defended back to Royal. Anyways, that's the end of the 11th over. Tallawahs 62 for 3. Okay. 150 should definitely be on the cards here for the Taluwas if they keep their wickets intact. At least 150, I should say. Okay, let me go back to my tried and trusted streaming channel here. Okay. Oh my god, what's this? Oh my god. Okay, yeah. I'm in, people. I'm in with my streaming channel. Don't worry, everyone. Life is good. Ooh, just short of Mark Dale there. Reefer rocked back onto his leg stump. Tries to go for the cut shot. Just dropped short of Mark Dale. Gets away with one there. So anyways, I just found my channel for Argentina versus Jamaica, people. Wait a minute. What's this? Yeah. I'm watching some Argentinian channel right now. Obviously, because I'm on this, I can't even put the volume on, but I'm sorted all the same. Yep, FPL Bailey, he's gone. He knows his football time right now. See you on the other side. See you at halftime, FPL Bailey. Big up the Reggae boys. Let's hope we can do damage control and only hold a 3-love or a 2-love defeat, obviously. Reef again goes for the cut and he's threaded that through the covers. 4 runs. Yo says, Mash, I know you were not expecting a lot from Jamaica this year, but I have to ask, what would you rate them now? Their campaign has been a 6.5 out of 10. You have to remember that the Taluwas got into the final 4 with 9 points. 9 points. Remember that 6 of those 9 came in the first 3 games. So that means over the remaining 7 games, the Taluwas picked up 1 win and 1 rained off 1-pointer. So it's, if you're rather looking at it as a whole, we've kind of got to break it down in chunks. It's a nice little fine sweep there for me for only 1 run. So you have to break down the Taluwas campaign into chunks. And when you break it down into chunks, you realize that actually it's not been that good. But they did enough to get into the final 4, and that's all that matters. They're rebuilding. You have to also look at the last 3 campaigns for the Taluwas have been dreadful. 2019, dreadful. 2020, they got into the final 4 by only winning 3 games. 2021, dreadful again. So this is the first season the Taluwas have had where they haven't looked in a while. Oh, that's a big 6 there. Brooks gets to the pitch of the ball. And that clears long on. And he smokes chase for a 6. So the Taluwas are 73 for 3 after 12 overs. $52 of you in the live. Thank you very much. How many of you have pressed like? 26 likes. Come on, people. We're 24 likes away from the half century. Let's see if anybody's pressed subscribe. David Visa comes in for his first. 2 of you have subscribed, so 3,304 subscribers. So yeah, David Visa comes into the attack to bowl the 13th over. My football feed still hasn't started, you know. There was me saying I had the hookup, but I still ain't seen no football. Reefer whips that one into leg side, one run. Now, what's going on? Has the football started for you lot? Whoever's watching football, has it started? Because in my feeds, all I'm seeing is adverts. If all things were fair, Rakeem Cornwall would be part of the consideration for the West Indies on T20 side because he's a genuine all-rounder. Cricket match is being played in Guyana, Mr. Tracy. Nah, No, I'm not getting no football out of this, you know. Or Reefer tries to go for a cut shot there and nearly chops it back onto his stumps. What's going on, man? Where's the... Let me refresh this feed because I ain't getting no... I ain't getting no football on this feed. Yo, you said that Haynes is cracking down on fitness. Should I reveal what I know? Oh, that's a great cut shot there by Raymond Reefer. Gets to the... It's a late cut. Visa goes a bit too wide on a kind of 6-stump line. And Reefer's able to cut that over the man at what, short backward square leg, short fine leg. And that's gone for 4. Errol, if you've got the link, bust the link in the chat now. Yeah, yo, I can't bust what I know. I can't bust the story just yet, but you lot will see in time. You lot will see in time. It's not all over for Rakeem Cornwall. That's all I'll say. Someone bust the football link in the chat because whatever I'm watching, this ain't football. Nah, they done me dirty with this link. Let me go see if I can. They done me dirty. I'm watching pure foolishness. I'm watching man chat outside the White House, like this is football. Let me see. They done me dirty. Let me see if I can bust another link. Nah, I'm still watching this same. Brooks again. Oh no, that's stopped by who's that? Oh, don't know. Was that Cougar line? Was that a sub? 9 off Visa's first over. So Errol, you can't put the link. You can't put the link in the chat. VIP box. What's VIP box? VIP box. I wonder if the reason the stream's not working is because it says Oh, Shamar Brooks reaches for that one. It's another 6. It's straight down the ground. Dayal's into the attack. And Brooks is on 39 off 26. He's gone about his business. All right. Errol's DMing me the link. I'm gonna go to my Twitter handle, Errol, and await the link. By the time I watch this, Jamaica. Oh, Brooks, this time is 6. It's a back-to-back 6. This one's over deep mid-wicket, and Dayal's going to have to correct his line here because it's 95 for 3. And all of a sudden, the Taluwas, after their slow going, they were 29 for 2 at the end of the power play, now find themselves 95 for 3. Jamal Brooks must be smarting from having been left out of the World Cup squad. And he's 45. He's 45 of 27 balls. Okay. Yeah, I've caught life, people. Yeah. Big Errol Johnson has come through with the link. I caught life. Let me full screen this one. I'm not even putting the commentary on. I just caught life. My ballers. Okay, we ready now, people. Jamaica versus Argentina. Let me try put this here now. Yeah. Nice. Errol niced me. Anyways, meanwhile in the cricket, big up everyone who is on the live. 56 of you. Shamar Brooks is on 47. The 50 partnership is up off 32 balls between Brooks and Reefer. Brooks is on 47, not out of 29. Reefer 21, not out after 17 balls. Right, so I presume Jamaica, are they playing 4-3-3 or are they playing... Actually, it looks like Jamaica are playing 4... They might be playing 4-2-3-1, you know, because it doesn't look like Bailey and Bobby Reed are playing as auxiliary wingers. I'm not convinced this is 4-4-2. It might be 4-2-3-1 with Machel Antonio slightly behind Bowser. Sorry, you lot aren't even here for football watch along, so let me shut my mouth. Right, so Jamaica 97 for 3 after 14 overs. This is where the acceleration needs to come now. So if one of Brooks or Reefer gets out, Fabian Allen has to come next, obviously, and be given the license to go big if he can. Yeah. Who was that brother I just saw on the screen with the fish eyes? What on earth was going on there? Oh, it's a big shot. I don't think he's got enough on that. Will it plug? Gone. Visa strikes. Brooks is out. It's 98 for 4. Brooks didn't catch that properly. Visa bowled that one into the surface, and Brooks just didn't time that one well. And it's 98 for 4, people. For those who do care about the football, though, the one thing I will say about the Reggae Boys is that obviously they're the best English-speaking Caribbean side in terms of football, and it is Fabian Allen, by the way, who comes out. And there's an embarrassment of riches, particularly in attack, with regards to the diaspora they can call up. But what the Reggae Boys now need to do with the new manager, Jaime Halvorsen, is they need to decide on a core of players. The mistake they made in the 2022 cycle was all this chopping and changing thing, bringing in the diaspora players too late. You have to build, if you're going to bring diaspora players, you have to build with them from the beginning. That means when Jamaica play, I don't know, let me think. When Jamaica play Barbados away, they all have to come. It can't be you're only choosing to turn up when it's Gold Cup time or choosing to turn up when it's World Cup qualifier time. And even then, you might not turn up. Like, you have to turn up for all the games or don't bother play for Jamaica. That's my take on it. You're either all Jamaica or you're not Jamaica. It's not a World Cup only thing. Anyways, that's my football chat. You lot don't know that I could easily chat on football, you know. And I'm not just out here talking about cricket. Anyways, 61 of you in the live. Like, subscribe this Caribbean Cricket Podcast, but we talk all things politics, culture, etc. Yeah, Javid, funny enough, as I was saying it, I was like, I'm actually just describing the West Indies team, but for Jamaica in football, yeah, basically. These players want to have their cake and eat it. The only thing I will say, though, about playing for Jamaica is the JFF are corrupt. I don't think they know how to handle players properly. I don't think that. Listen, some of the madness. When I've spoken to some of the diaspora players when I'm in the UK and I've met them in and around, because obviously for those of you who know, gone. Fabian's giving it away. It's a duck. It's a duck. First ball. Or is it second ball? Either way, it's a duck. He's just caught the toe end of the bat and he's played it straight. It was neither here nor there. I don't know what shot he was playing. And in the end, he plays a nothing shot. Javar Royal takes that at cover. And Allen gives it away. It's going to have to be Mohamed Nabi now that comes in. Tallawahs 99 for 5. David Visa 2 in the over. Well, now it's going to be Mohamed Nabi and Imad Wazim are going to have to find a way to support Raymond Reefer. Half the team's gone. What are the Taluwas realistically looking at? 150? They got to at least try to get 150, and I don't think that's enough. But, you know, this tournament is a funny tournament. Yeah, so but the one thing I would say though about the JFF, so I'll leave the player's name out of it, but there's a diaspora player I spoke to recently when I was covering some football matches in the UK, and what's typical for a player? So a player is used to a certain standard of, let's call it player care, right? In the UK from their club, and we're not talking Premier League, right? So they're used to certain levels of travel, certain types of expectations. Imagine there was a friendly, I can't remember which friendly it was. We're talking in the last 2 years or so, and the players had to fly from UK to Amsterdam to somewhere like Dubai to wherever they were. The point is, wherever they were going, they could have just been put on a straight flight. They had these men doing charter flight with 3 or 4 stops before they finally got to where they had to get to, and all in economy class. Why do you think some of the diaspora players can't bother with it all? That's foolishness. That's utter and complete foolishness. I'm not saying you must put them in first class, but how can a man fly and stop in 3 different countries before he gets to go represent his country in economy? At least fly the man on a 1 direct flight in economy class and done. So it's those type of things. Anyways, back to the cricket. Mohamed Nabi has come out. Tallawahs in a problem. The current run rate would get them to 132. I think they're going to need 150 minimum. If they really, that's if they want to put, if they really want to put the Kings under pressure. Reefer's able to turn that one from Joseph into leg side for him. Running the 100. The 100 is up for the Taluwas. Javid says Jamaica ain't doing too bad. I don't know if he means the cricket or the football, but if you're talking about the football, they're pressing really well. Quick run there by Mohamed Nabi. So 3 runs off Alzari Joseph's 3rd over here. This is the 16th over. And Tallawahs going to have to go big here. They're going to have to take some risks. Oh, Reefer tried to duck out of that one, but actually ends up pulling it and is able to run through for a single. Yeah, this point is valid. Like, if Jamaica can... Oh, that wasn't actually a pull, people. It came off the glove. Yeah, so sorry, I didn't finish the point. If Jamaica can get to 135, between 135 and 145, it becomes competitive if they remove those 2 in the power play. Everything, no matter what total Jamaica get, it's all about, can they remove Charles and Faf early? If they do, they're actually in the game. Oh, Argentina has scored. I missed the goal. Reefer goes after that one. I think that's out. It is out. Joseph strikes yet again. Reefer tries to go for the big uppercut. He tries to go for the big uppercut hook. He can't get enough on it. And it's 104 for 6. Visa takes the catch. Leon Bailey looked like he was cussing Antonio there. I always say about these players, you're never bigger than the shirt, you know. So Tallawahs are 104 6 after 16 overs. 2 new batters at the crease. It's going to be Nabi and Imad Wazeem that are going to have to try and find a way to get the Tallawahs up to something that they can defend, because Lord knows that 104 for 6 ain't it. And once again, as I keep saying, it's the Tallawahs batting which has been their issue. It's just not strong enough. So it's David Visa, by the way, is bowling this 17th over. Sachin, I'd say football is 10 times bigger than cricket in Jamaica. Maybe 5 times. Imad Wazeem goes for the big shot. Has he got enough on that? Yes, he has. That's over long on for 6 runs. So more of this from Wazeem and Mohamed Nabi will be required. Taluwas moved to 112 for 6. 3 more balls left of the 17th over. Wide ball, have to reload that one. Wait, did he not call that a wide? I just assumed that was given a wide. Nope. Wazeem goes for and gone. And gone. This is really poor. This is really poor. Wazeem tries to give himself room. He backs away to leg stump and he just swats that. Flat backs it. Who took the catch? I don't even know. Was it Faf? Either way, he flat backs it to the man on the perimeter, and that's that. That was soft. Yes, to Faf. So Imad's 6 and out. And that's him gone as well. Taluwas are a very unserious side. But in many ways, part of me is like, I feel like I've been proved right. Because this Taluwas performance is, as I said to anyone who wasn't in the live near the beginning, the Taluwas won their first 3 games. They've won 1 game since then, and somehow they've managed to find their way into the Final 4. They were never good enough to be in the Final 4. But it just shows how bad TKR and St. Kitts have been that Taluwas got through. Once again, they're going to have to hope that Mohamed Amir and Imad Wazeem do some kind of madness with the ball in order to somehow sneak us an unlikely win. They're not going to do it. That one takes the outside edge. Hold on. Aaron says glad Tallawahs dropped Chris Green. He's playing, you know. So 3 overs left. It's 1:28 in the morning here. They may finish this around 1:50 for the innings turnaround. Maybe they'll finish at 1:45 if I'm lucky. Sorry. Chris Green cuts that one down to the man at deep third man for 1 run. Yeah, Ian says here, St. Lucia always looked like the second best team, in my opinion, going to flunked to 5 wins. Was it not 4 wins? Oh, 5 wins, yeah. And none of the other teams have been stellar. If we're going to be honest, it's been a really subpar tournament. If we're going to be really, really honest. And that's going to be out as well. Chris Green tries to pull that one off stump. And that's gone. And it's 1-1-5 for 8. This is rubbish. This is rubbish cricket. Chris Green's the next one to go. He goes for 2. Kesrick Williams strikes. Taluwas are 115 for 8. I can't even get vexed because I don't think... I'm the first to say that I never thought they were a good side. So I'm just watching this thinking, yeah, you lot are rucks. You lot are rucks out here. The worst thing about this Taluwas performance to the bat is St. Lucia aren't even having to bowl all that well. I mean, yeah, they're bowling to plans, but right about now, Taluwas are gifting them wickets. This Argentina performance against Jamaica, just a long day for Jamaica now. Right, can Mohamed Nabi get some big shots in the last 2 and a bit overs? He starts off by deflecting that one into the leg side for 1 run. One more ball to go of Kesrick Williams' 3rd over. It's the 18th over of the match. And that's the end of the over. Taluwas are 116 for 8 at the end of the 18th. So who's going to get the 19th over here? Obviously, Alzari's got one left, so he will definitely bowl. Oh, it's Alzari now. So Alzari's bowling the 19th now. Mohamed Nabi's able to just beat the man on perimeter for 1 run. Oh, well, that's going to be a no. What's that? What's it? So, wait, what? So, what? So, wait, what's going on here? Are they just saying that's dead ball? So, what the people, should that have been a... I think you've got to give that to the batter, don't you? I mean, Alzari basically bowls a hip high, waist high full toss. I think that was too high. But anyways, he gets away with it. No run. Oh, it's Taluwas currently 118 for 8. Eking their way to the end of the innings. Will they get to the end of the innings here? Will they get to the end of the innings here without being bowled out? Can they get to like 125, 130? Well, Nabi goes for the big shot and he connects, and that's one way to do it. That's 6. I said that if they want any chance here, Nabi's gonna have to do something. And he launches Alzari Joseph over deep mid wicket for 6. Again, Nabi drives that one down to long on, 1 run. So 1 more ball left of Alzari Joseph's quota of balls. He's gone for 2 for 27. Can he finish off with a good ball? It's Nicholson Gordon on strike, so a dot ball is likely here unless Gordon can swipe a couple of runs. Oh, and is that... Oh, he is able to swipe 4 runs. He didn't know much about it. Alzari Joseph, granted, he kind of drifts that one on the leg stump. And Nicholson Gordon effectively leaves his bat hanging out there, and he takes the top edge of the bat, beats the infield, and a couple of bounces for 4. I don't know what... He must have known nothing about that. But either way, with 1 over to go, Nabi will be on strike. And the Taluwas are 129 for 8. Nabi will now need to farm the strike. What can he do with this final over? Will they give it... Who's getting it? Will it go to Visa or will it go to Kesrick? Danny Morrison saying that Providence is only 40% full tonight. I think that's good for a game not involving Guyana. West Indies wouldn't even get 40%. It's Kesrick who gets the final over. And Mohamed Nabi goes straight after that. Straight after it. It's gone out the over the boundary rope, I should say, for a 6. Kesrick went for the slower ball. Nabi must have seen that before Kesrick even bowled it. So Nabi has started as he means to go on in this over. And the first job is done for the Taluwas. They clear 130. Can they now clear 140? Oh, he tries to go for another big shot. Gets nothing on that one. But because he got a 6 with the first ball, that's all right. 81 of you in the live. Make sure you press like. Make sure you press subscribe. Follow the Caribbean Cricket Podcast. Let's see how many subscribers we're on. 3,307 subscribers. Come on, man. We can get more than that. 30 likes. Come on, people. We want at least 50 likes minimum. Press like, press subscribe. Follow the Caribbean Cricket Podcast. www.caribbeancricketpodcast.com. You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Carib Cricket. Nabi tries to go, what on earth? And that's, what? Oh, my God. That cricket I just saw made no sense. So Nabi doesn't really connect with the ball. He tells Nicholson Gordon no. Gordon's basically ran all the way to the striker's end. Should have been run out. Mark Dayal's thrown back a ridiculous piece of field in there, nowhere near the stumps, and Gordon survives. And the next ball, Nabi's hit out the ground. And that's exactly why Nabi sent Nicholson Gordon back, because he's hit a 6. 4 balls, 12 runs, 2 sixes. And the Taluwas have passed 140. Psychologically, I mean, it's asking a lot for Nabi to hit 2 more 6s, but psychologically, they might want 150 here. I don't think they'll get it, but you never know. And that's gone out the ground. That's another 6. I don't know why they asked Kesrick Williams to bowl this final over. All of us in this chat know that Mohamed Nabi would go after him. All of us knew that. So why not bowl Visa, who's a bit wily and probably would stick to the plan a bit more? Kesrick Williams to Mohamed Nabi was asking for lick down to happen. Faf goes over to Kesrick now, probably to tell him, bowl something that doesn't ask to be licked down. Kesrick's bowled 5 balls, 3 sixes have been hit. Taluwas have scored 18 runs. And all of a sudden, Taluwas, who were 99 for 5, are now, 112 for 7, are now 147 for 8. And they're going to have to run, surely. They might run 2. No, they run 1. They run 1, and that's the end of the over. Taluwas end on 148. The Kings will need 149 to play Guyana tomorrow in the second eliminator. 148 shouldn't be enough. There is no way. There is no way that 148 should be enough, right? St. Lucia King should win this, and they should win this easily. However, do not be surprised, because a lot of these CPL games have ended up a lot closer than they needed to be. Do not be surprised if Mohamed Damir can pick up early wickets in the power play, all of a sudden 149 might become tricky. But either way, Jamaica have a score on the cards. Hemraj was picked in the T10, and Sunday said he wasn't available. What T10? What, the Abu Dhabi thing? I don't know. Listen, Hemraj is a big waste. I ain't got no time for Chandrapur Hemraj. He's an average player who people hype up to be better than he is. That's my personal take on him, Raj. BRM Mitchner says Taluwas should win it, might win here, or will win here. This is a tricky pitch. Errol says this is just about defendable if Amir works his magic. I reckon so as well. All depends on the power play and what Mohamed Amir can do. Yo says it shouldn't be enough, but it will be enough. If I was Guyana, I would want to play Taluwas. I wouldn't want to play Kings. But we'll see how it goes. Fish says the Hemraj slander. Tell me the lie I said, though. He's not that good. Chandrapur Hemraj just isn't that good. To me, that's facts. The only people who talk up Hemraj are Guyanese people because everybody else realizes that Hemraj is just average. Yeah, Jamaica. Meanwhile, in the football, Reggae Boy is just fouling down at Argentinians. That's what you kind of have to do, though, to be honest. Foul them, yes? Right. So 148. People, I'm going to come back. Actually, I just realized. So the Taluwas innings ended at 1:45, much earlier than a lot of these innings end in CPL. So hopefully Guyana are batting again before 2:00, and hopefully that's Guyana. Sorry, hopefully the Kings are batting before 2:00, and hopefully that means I can be in bed before 3:30 because I have Ofsted. Today, I was about to say tomorrow, but it's later today. I've got to be in school for 7:30 for a meeting. So I've actually got to be in school in about 5.5 hours for a meeting, and here I am still living for the live CCP watch along. I really have no sense, people. But at least my lesson is planned. So, anyways, people, I'm going to come off the screen for a bit, go get some water, go wash my face, and try and live. And I'll be back for the St. Lucia Kings chase soon. If you're one of the 74 people in the live, press like, press subscribe. Help support the Caribbean Cricket Podcast. Become a patron if you want, for as little as £2, $2 a month. Or if you want, press the super chat button and send us £1. It helps us $1. It helps us keep going, 3,308 subscribers. Let's see if we can add another 12 in the second half of the match. And how many likes we got? 34 likes. Come on, everybody in the live, press like. Let's try get to at least 50 likes, minimum 50 likes on this live. Anyway, see you in a bit, people. Let me go get some water, and I'll be back for the St. Lucia Kings reply.
This is Kimar Roach, and I listen to the Caribbean Cricket Podcast.
Yes, I'm back, people. Sorry, I forgot the match was even going on. I was busy watching the end of the Jamaica half, and Faf du Plessis gets a 6 inside the first over. It's a very clean 6 hit there, down at Cow corner, and that's a 6 to get things going for the St. Lucia Kings. As we said, most of us in the interval, for Jamaica to have any chance whatsoever, they're going to have to get King. They're going to have to get Faf and Charles out early. Otherwise, it's pretty much game over. Oh, that one, no. Pace and bounce deceives Faf a bit, but no run. End of the first over. St. Lucia Kings 7 without loss. If you're watching or part of this watch along, good night, Eshwa. I see you. If you're part of this watch along, do subscribe to Caribbean Cricket Podcast. We're currently on 3,309 subscribers. I'm looking for 11 more in the midst of this innings. I don't know how many overs I'm going to do this second innings for. It'll be a minimum of 6, a maximum of 10. And then I'll do my usual where I go off to go write the match report for CPL. 42 likes. Oh, so we're nearly near the half century. 8 more likes for us to get to our half century, people. Then we can start thinking about if we can get 100. And it's Chris Green who takes the second over for Jamaica. Guyana should want to play Jamaica. If I was a Guyana fan, that's what I'd want to play. Ooh, bit of bounce, hint of turn there by Green. 1 run though. Charles is able to cut that. He's able to cut that fine to the man at short third man. No run. That one cramps Faf for room a bit, but he's able to work that onto the onside. 1 run. Leg side, I should say. Wee. Nearly chops on. Charles nearly chops on there. No run. The action from Chris Green looked a bit filthy. I wonder if I was just look. that delivery just looked a bit filthy with his action. Did anyone else think that? And that's the end of the second over. Kings 10 without loss. Yeah, Vish. Yeah, I know he's been called before, but I'm just saying that one ball in the over, I thought that looked very ragged. Obviously, no one gets called in CPL, but I thought that looked real ragged. Oh, bowled him. There's the first strike. Takes top of off stump straight through Johnson Charles. And of course, it's Mohammed Amir. St. Lucia Kings 10 for 1. So Johnson Charles goes for 3. That's one of the two that the Tallawahs would have wanted. Now they'll want at least another wicket. Even they could maybe deal with Faf staying in the power play if they can take down the two. If they can take down 2 more wickets. So it's Dick Weller who joins Faf in the middle. .43 likes, people. We're 7 likes away from the 5-0. So it looks like Mohammed Amir is changing his boot here. So on a bit of a unnecessary delay. So watching an advert, tourism advert at the moment. I have no idea why. Still waiting for the game to restart. This is the obligatory not waste time, slowing down unnecessary break in CPL. Mohamed Amir bowls that one well wide of the leg stump. It'll be a wide, and I think they've scrambled through for 1 run as well. Sachin says, have you ever been to Ghana? No, I haven't. My dad has. I'd love to go. B.R. Mitchner says, I don't know how you do it. When do you sleep? Good question. Very good question. I'm feeling it right now, though. I think what I've told myself, catches a bit of a leading edge there, just clears Mohamed Nabi at short mid wicket, and Faf catches a bit of a life. So what I've told myself is it's just today and tomorrow, and then I'm done with CPL for another year. So don't get me wrong, I really want to be in sleep right now, but only 1 more to go after this. Only 1 more. What a month. What a month. I've been a zombie for the whole of September. Deceives in there with a short ball there. Not sure Faf saw it. Yeah, I don't think Faf saw that in the lights at all. Oh, that's a great response by Faf, though. Having been confused by the short ball, next one is pitched up, and Faf just smashes that back down the ground for 4. Sorry, people. I'm trying to find my new stream for the Jamaica game. It's died. It's died on me. I'm gutted. Faf cuts that one through the covers for 4 more. And that's the end of the 3rd over. And the Kings are 22 for 1. Faf already moves to 17 off 11. Yo, where is it? I am not doing the finals. No, I cannot. I've got childcare responsibilities on Saturday morning. So if I do the finals on Friday, I'll be so dead for the following morning. I just can't do it. I just can't. If I do it, it'll be a last minute decision. But obviously I know Santoki is covering it in terms of a match report. If I'm still awake, okay, watch your space, yo. Watch your space. I'll see. More importantly, I need to try and find another stream for this match. Let me see if I can do it. Stream will bowl the 4th over. Oh, we're back. I found the stream, people. It's all good. Oh my God, what's this? No run. First ball of Chris Green's 2nd over. And that's a straight 6 from Dick Weller. Gets to the pitch of the ball from Chris Green. And that's a 6. And Kings marching along serenely here in the power play. Tallawahs need wickets and quickly. Tired out here, you lot. Mad tired. $44 lights. Need 6 more lights people to get to the half century. Twitter need to free up the Carry Cricket handle, you know. They've done us real dirty. I'm only just properly deep in how dirty they've done us. It's been 10 days since they locked us off. People are atting us on the Carry Cricket handle saying, "Where are you guys?" Some people don't even know that we're in Twitter jail. Or is he? Oh, another full shot. Another full shot by Faf, but he gets 4 for it. Green has gone for 13 with 1 more ball to go in this over. Tashan, I've seen Dick Weller try to hit scoops. I don't know if I've seen him succeed. Brian, the score is 1-0 to Argentina. Sachin says, "Do I live alone?" Yes, I do. Apart from when my daughter's with me. So Imad Wasim is bowling the 5th over. The St. Lucia Kings are 35 for 1 after 4 overs. So far, it looks like a very straightforward run chase for the Kings. Messi getting ready to come on in the Jamaica match. Oh, smashed down the ground by Faf. Fielder comes in off the long on boundary, and that'll be 2. Good running. $21-24. I'm a big man, you know. I'm a big man. I'm well past 21-24. This is why I can't blow, because if I was 21-24, I might still have a chance of blowing, but you know. Tasha says 3 foreign cricketers that you'd like to back down the ground again from Faf. 1 run. 3 foreign cricketers you would like to include in CPL. Jofra Archer. Daniel Bell Drummond. I'll say Jofra Archer, Daniel Bell Drummond, and Dick Weller's gone for a big shot. I mean, he might be out here. I don't know if he's got enough on that. Gone. Imad strikes. Dick Weller hasn't timed that well at all. He's gone for the big slog sweep. It's just gone high in the air. And the Kings are 39 for 2. Imad Wasim strikes. So, as usual, it's the same 2 bowlers. Imad and Mohamed Amir doing the destruction for the Tallawahs. So it's Chase who comes out at the fall of the second wicket. So Tashan, who did I say? What's his name? Jofra, Bell Drummond, and let me think of a Sri Lankan. We were supposed to have Hasaranga this year until obviously the Asia Cup took place. So I'm going to say Hasaranga. BR Mitchner, thank you for the super chat. This is greatly appreciated. I've gone to watch along on a few occasions. I want to show my appreciation. So I admire the grind. Your commentary is really professional and enjoyable. Hope you guys continue. Thank you very much, man. And I genuinely mean that. Not just saying it for the sake of saying it. Any support is much appreciated. And yeah, I'm not going to lie. There's been times when I'll be like, should I really do this today? But I kind of feel like I owe it to the community, you know. I now feel like there's a set number of people that will always turn up no matter what. And I think I said this the other day. This is as much about us all chatting together about cricket than it is about just watching the cricket and so on and so forth. So with that said, what's coming up next on the horizon, people? No, I can't do that because I've got Ofsted. Oh, hold on. Faf's got another boundary there. Fabian Allen's into the tap ball in the last ball of the power play. And Faf's able to work that one fine to the boundary for 4. Don't know. Again, I'm not sure if that was intended by Faf, but it's worked. He's got a really fine cut there. If a slip was there, that probably would have been out. But yeah, also Ofsted in school tomorrow and Thursday. So I was thinking about maybe looking at the women's T20 game. That's just not possible. That's why Dave Fabian have to bowl again. So I'm going to do the Eliminator number 2 tomorrow, or qualifier number 2, I should say. So what looks to be like Amazon Warriors versus Kings. Friday night, I am not scheduled to do that match, but I may or may not change my mind on that. Sunday, maybe the women's T20, the third one, but I don't know if I'll have time. And I haven't put in the Australia games yet. I need to put the Australia games into my diary because I need to work out. So let's just work on tomorrow's happening so far, and that's it, people. I need to get the Australia games in the diary and see if I can do those. No, the ODI score was 2-1 to New Zealand. We have an episode coming out on West Indies on 99.94. I think that's coming out on Friday. We recorded an episode with Stacey and King looking at that game and women's cricket as a whole. So look out for that episode to drop soon enough. And Faf's gone again. That's 6. He smashed that one over mid-wicket. And Faf, listen, this game's over for Jamaica because Faf is doing his thing. $45 likes thus far. Come on, people. 5 more likes, please. To make sure we get to 50 likes for this particular live. I'm only asking for 50. 5 more likes. And that's the end of Fabian's over. That's the end of the power play. And the St. Lucia Kings are 54 for 2. Right, people, I think I'm going to go after 8 or 10 overs. I still haven't decided which one yet. Maybe it'll be 9. I'm certainly not going past the drinks break. Yes, Daniel Bell Drummond qualifies to play for the West Indies. If you're new to the Caribbean Cricket Podcast, we did a podcast episode with him. Let me go find what episode that was. Caribbean Cricket Podcast. Let me go and remind myself what. Give me a second, people. Cannot remember what episode that was, you know. It was one of our early. I need to find this one sec. Episode 39. So I'll put that in the chat just now. Yeah, so for those who are new to the Caribbean Cricket Podcast and not I've only just come across it, I've just put in the chat the link to episode 39, which is when we gone. Imad struck again. Mohamed Nabi's run in. He's probably got a graze in his elbow for that, but Roston Chase has chipped that one up to Mohamed Nabi, who's come running in from covers, and it's 55 for 3. They're going to check it to just double check if it's a legal catch. It looks like one to me. Chase can't bat no more, you know. He actually can't bat anymore. Like Chase's batting has massively fallen off a cliff in all formats of the game. Yes, that's a clean catch. So Adam Holes comes out. Taluwas. Kings 55 for 3. One more wicket from the Taluwas anytime soon. This comes a bit more interesting. Okay, so my thoughts on the run out or Mankad run out the other day. My thoughts are stay in your crease, then we wouldn't be having this conversation. I'm not really a big fan of the quote unquote spirit of cricket because there's no definition of the spirit of cricket. And even if we did want to talk about spirit of cricket, people bend the rules in cricket in so many other ways. And there's so many other unethical interpretations of things in cricket that I don't know. I didn't. And maybe I'm being playing devil's advocate, but I just didn't see the controversy behind it. Just stay in your crease, and we wouldn't be having this big conversation. If we're going to talk about spirit of cricket, so when England won the World Cup, oi, that one nearly chops on, but Adam Holes just squeezes that one out and it's gone down to the boundary. But yeah, if we're going to talk spirit of cricket, by that definition, when England won the World Cup, when the ball ricocheted off the New Zealand helmet, as in that was part of the conspiracy, part of the contributory factors to them winning that World Cup, they should have turned around and gone, "Oh, I'm really sorry, spirit of cricket, you know." Let's not make that shouldn't count. Like things like that. Just it is what it is. If it's in the rules, it's in the rules. So if you come out of your crease when I'm in my bowling stride, I'm gonna lick down your stumps. Thoughts on the West Indies squad for World Cup? It's fine. We did an episode on it, Brian, actually. So rather than me kind of reiterate it, I will tell you what I think. I'm also going to put the episode in the chat because if you watch that episode, you probably get a more detailed synopsis of what my thoughts are. 1 second. Right, Brian, I've put the episode in the chat that sent talking about. Oi, bowled him. Faf's gone. Faf's gone for 41. Fabian Allen has got a wicket. I don't know how that wicket's come about, but Faf went down on one leg to try and sweep that, and I don't know if that's gone off the underside of his bat. No, it's deflected off his boot. It's deflected off his boot back onto the stumps. I've not seen a dismissal like that before, but either way, all the Jamaican players are celebrating. They know how important that is. Faf's gone for 41. I said that if Jamaica can take one more wicket, then this becomes a lot more interesting. And they've actually taken the biggest wicket. Faf du Plessis out for 41. To put that in perspective, the Kings are 61 for 4. Faf had 41 of them. If Kings are going to win this, they're going to have to rely on someone now, other than Faf, other than Johnson Charles. Who's going to be the person in this Kings side to play the long innings? Because they're still 87, 88 runs away from winning this. This is becoming a bit of a problem here. So Brian, just to answer your question, because obviously a wicket fell, so I stopped paying attention. So the World Cup squad, it just is what it is. I'm glad some people are out. I don't think some people deserve to be there and they're not in it, so fine. I thought Fabian Allen probably deserved to go. I'm surprised that Yannick Karai got in there. I'm not sure why there's no off spinner in the squad. But other than that, I'd say 11 of the 15 players are exactly who you would have expected. Karaya's the big question mark. I need to go remind myself of the squad again. Who was the other question mark? Johnson Charles was expected. Reefer was an interesting pick, but I can't hate on it. And I'm missing someone. There's someone else I'm missing, but I can't remember who. Oh, oi, oi. Holes goes for the cut, and Rodman Powell's put it down. He should have taken that. It's a drop. You've got to call that a big drop. Oh, okay. I mean, Rodman gets his hand to it. It's come off the keeper's glove at the same time, so maybe Rodman didn't react quicker than he normally would have done. But he's got to take it still. It's a drop. Holes dropped on what? 5. Okay, people, I'm going to do one or... Okay, I'm going to do one more old people, then I've got to go. So what Taluwas will be looking for here is for Imad Wasim to get another wicket. If Imad Wasim can get another wicket in this is his third over. I think you might have to consider the Taluwas favourites. And people, let's not forget, Mohamed Nabi also has 4 overs to bowl as well. He's yet to come into the attack. I think he's going to have a big say in this match as well with the ball. So, people, this match is close, much closer than people realise. Four more likes, people. We're still not at 50 likes. If you're new and you're in the live and you're yet to press like, do press like, do press subscribe. Really helps the algorithms for the podcast. Doesn't get the right line there, Imad. No run. Would I have Sunil and Russell in the T20 squad? Or Sunil 100%. Russell 50-50. More importantly, I would have had Fabian over both of them in terms of someone who's legitimately available. Throat is tired out here, people. Gets like this if you've been, the live's been on 2 hours and 43 minutes. I feel like my throat's gone through the ringer. Sorry. I don't know which nations are going to host them initially, but I'd like to see one in Dominica because they don't get enough cricket as it is. Basically, the thing is, the beauty of the Caribbean is anybody could get it. But let's start by going to the islands that don't get as much cricket as everyone else. Oh, sorry, that was the end of the 9th over, people. Didn't even realise myself. So 67 for 4 after 9. Right, last over. I'm definitely going after the end of the 10th over, people. So this is my last over for tonight. And then I'm going to watch the rest. Oh, that's well chopped. Fine little cut there by Mark Dayal. And that beats the man in a ring. And goes down to 4 at deep fine leg. They can need another wicket at this point. Ooh. Beats Dayal's outside edge there. 4 more balls left of the 10th over. This is Fabian Allen's 3rd over. Oi, again. Oi, strikes him on the pad. Dale trying to turn that to the leg side, gets nothing on it. Dale goes for the big shot, doesn't connect with it properly. Goes to long off, 1 run, right on the gets on the splice of the bat. We've reached 50. Yes, people, we reached our maiden 50 for this video on the likes, 52 likes. You've got 2 or 3 more balls, 2 balls, but maybe an extra 30 seconds after that to try and hit as many likes as possible before I bounce out of here. And Adam Holes plays that down to the man on the boundary. They'll come out for 2, and they do. So 1 more ball left of Fabian Allen's 3rd over. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, BR, I'd say, like I say, a par World Cup for me is them getting out the qualifiers, win 2 out of 5. I can roll with that. A good World Cup is anything above 3 wins, but I do not see them having the consistency to do anything major at the World Cup. And that's the final ball of Fabian Allen's over. It's a dot. He plays it out to the man in the covers. The Kings need 75 of 60 balls. And as we reach the TV drinks break, this is the scenario. The Kings are 74 for 4. They need 70 off 74. Is it? Or is it 76? Let me find it again. They need 75 runs off 60 balls. At this point in time, the Kings are still clear favourites. But as I'm about to go, if the Tallawahs take another wicket, I would say that the pendulum will start to swing towards the Tallawahs. WinViz has it as St. Lucia Kings 66% likely to win, Tallawahs 34% likely to win. Yeah, that's probably about right. I'd probably say 60-40 in favour of the Kings, but 1 more wicket and you're starting to look at something like 52-48. But people, I've done just shy of 3 hours. There's 10 more overs to go. I've got to be in school. No word of a lie. I've got to be in school in 4.5 hours. Do you know how ridiculous that is? I've got to be in work in 4.5 hours. So people, I just pray this match ends by 3:30 or something like that. Let me go write this match report, try and catch at least 2 hours sleep. And I'll see you lot tomorrow for the Guyana Amazon Warriors versus, you tell me. I couldn't tell you right now who they're going to be playing. But either way, you'll see me tomorrow to watch qualifier number 2. Some say eliminator number 2. See you all soon. Obviously, stay up. I would say go to the Carib Cricket Twitter handle and we'll still be on there. But that's still in Twitter jail. So I'll be on my personal handle at MashSTPaddy. See you all tomorrow, people. Catch you soon. Later. I said later, still here. Later, people.
We rule the cricket world. Now the rule seems coming.
Welcome to the Caribbean Cricket Podcast, your one-stop shop for all things West Indies cricket. By the fans, for the fans.